Okay, we live. Okay, this is awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point,
it could change everything.
That morning when I saw her back the truck up and him get in.
The neighbor of missing 11-year-old Gannon Stauch says this security video shows the boy getting into a red pickup with his stepmother on the day of his disappearance.
My Xfinity camera, it picked it up. It picked up the young lady taking him, well, it picked up him getting into the vehicle and her taking him off about 10:16 that morning.
4 hours later,
and then she returned about 2:16 without him.
Gannon was reported missing by his stepmother later that day. A spokesperson for the El Paso County Sheriff's Department tells ABC News they do not dispute the neighbor's description of that video, but wouldn't comment further today.
What we can let you know is that it is in fact a part of our investigation.
Gannon was first reported missing by his stepmother at 6:55 p.m. She said he was last seen at home between 3:15 and 4. That video of her returning home alone was taken around 2:15.
The timeline in this entire case is going to be looked at.
As for who is being looked at, the Sheriff's Department wouldn't comment on suspects or persons of interest. But the neighbor who took this video spoke to investigators when he gave it to them, who told him this.
What did they say to you when you gave it to them?
They said that information was very important. That's the break they needed.
Now, that neighbor, Roderick Drayton, also spoke to ABC News, and he told them that he showed that video to Gannon's father, who then broke down and in tears said, quote, "She lied. She lied about the time. He didn't go to a friend's house." Reporting live tonight in Colorado Springs, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
If you can, try some healing work, try some things like that, and see how that goes. Just think about the finality of what you're doing, and that's.
And I was really looking forward to speak to you today and to dive into the insights that you've had, and that clearly that you've had, because now I know that you are living your soul's calling. So I'd love to have the full story of what happened to you. So if you can take us back to 2008 and tell us what happened in that emergency room, and we'll start there.
Okay. It was August 22nd, 2008. My NDE was at 1:20 p.m. I woke up very early that morning with horrible pain all over my body. I could barely move, and I had a temperature of 105 degrees. And I was taken to the emergency room, and I was going through a lot of testing. They were trying to figure out what was going on with me, and I had just come out of a CT scan when all of a sudden, although I was very hot all over my body and really burning up, I suddenly became very cold, and I started convulsing all over, and I was experiencing tremendous pain in my head. I remember feeling like I thought that the veins were going to pop right out of my head. And I had my eyes closed, and suddenly I disconnected from everything that was outside of me. I disconnected from everything that was outside of me. I disconnected from everything that was external, and I went completely internal inside of my body, and I was experiencing everything that was going on with my internal organs and my cells. It was almost like I was watching a movie that you might see in science class when you were in school, because I was scanning the inside of my body, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm dying. This is what it feels like to die. And I didn't feel scared to have that thought. It was just very matter of fact.
You should rush upon this blade and enter this circle with fear in your heart. How do you enter? With perfect love and perfect trust. That's a girl. As above.
I know this bridge. This place is real, isn't it?
Yeah, I cross it every day to get to the college.
Never recreate places from your memory. Always imagine new places.
You gotta draw from stuff you know, right?
Only use details, a street lamp or a phone booth, never entire areas.
Why not?
Because building a dream from your memory is the easiest way to lose your grasp on what's real and what is a dream.
Is that what happened to you?
Listen, this has nothing to do with me, understand?
Is that why you need me to build your dreams?
Get off of me. Back up.
Hey!
Back up!
Mom!
Get off!
Mom! Let me go!
Mom!
Let me go! Mom!